Hello friends, and welcome to another video. So about 2 years ago, I uploaded the first the first episode of Interview with the Vampire. And it did pretty well. It was my first video, but then it got blocked. After I tried to remake the video, but there was footage missing, so I couldn't. And then I thought, okay, I have to re-record it. It took me a while to get to it, but here we are. And the good thing is, now there are multiple seasons. I saw some trailers recently, which also make me understand more what they are trying to do with the series. I waited a while between the original video and re-recording it, so it would be at least a little fresh. Otherwise, what am I gonna do? But it's been a while, so let's get back into it. Hope you enjoy. In throes of increasing wonder. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that in. I love the creaking of the gate. It's such a good sound. Immortal Universe. Yeah, I was hoping for some kind of Hammer classics, you know? Anne Rice's Interview with the Vampire. I think it's more Anne Rice's Vampire Chronicles, because they're going to do all the books, I think.
Get a page one meeting deciding.
I wonder what his role is going to be in this series.
I'm a goddamn reservoir of do's and don'ts.
Is this like a spoof on those master classes that just popped up everywhere?
You still want this job? It's your money. I'm Daniel Malloy.
Yeah, you were. What's in the box?
Uh-huh. I gotta call you back.
That's a lot of tapes he sent you. Nice boombox. Love that he kept it.
I think I want to tell the real story.
He doesn't want to hear it.
Dear Mr. Malloy, I hope this letter finds you safe and thriving.
Why now? Why now reach out to him?
The passage of time have provided me perspective. In a week's time, in a setting of my choosing, we revisit the project boyish youth prevented us from finishing. 49 years removed from the room we shared in San Francisco.
Jesus, 50 years later.
My life story, Louis de Point du Lac. You've grown old, Daniel.
Yeah, it's what we do. We mere mortals.
Mortality beats a heavy drum.
Yeah. Yes, it does.
Your book makes no mention of our prior meeting.
Mention vampires in one of those readers tend to call bullshit. But I gotta ask, what does it cost, this anonymity?
Quite a lot.
Only my family and my doctor know I'm sick. I don't dig the one-way hack, yeah?
No, it must be annoying to be in a room with someone who you know can read your mind, but you can't read his.
I have to be very careful whom I let in.
Pain, pain. Good old burning in the sunlight, like they should.
You were not worthy of my story then.
Maybe your story wasn't worth telling. Why again? What's changed?
The world? Me? I've changed.
Okay, little fake.
So, a do-over. I ask the questions, you answer the questions. I get the final edit.
That is not the agreement.
And one more thing. I do my best work one-on-one.
I think it best we start when our boys had a rest.
I'm not your fucking boy. I'm an old man with all the triggers that come with it. And I'm ready. So let's do this.
Let's go.
Louis de Point du Lac.
Oh, such a delicious name.
The year was 1910.
The eldest son.
The favored son. Decades of Jim Crow vanquished any idea of a free man of color. The only place a gentleman of my complexion could do a righteous business was a neighborhood called Storyville. 20 blocks, drinking, gambling, and gluttonous whoring.
20 blocks.
Full executor of the family's estate.
The Blue Book. Last time I looked up what that was.
Portfolio of enterprises.
You were a pimp.
Love that car. Ooh, the wheels.
Modest in proportion to the venues on Basin Street.
Still 8?
Mr. Dulac. Finn,
Dulac.
you hiding any bills in them fat fucking rolls of yours?
I can't. What is...
You couldn't look weak on Liberty Street.
We got bad trouble.
I apologize.
Fuck you.
What happened? Hitting on me?
I gave him a little squirt of my catfish dinner for going there.
Oh, goddamn.
Put a dick in an asshole without asking, that's against Jesus.
You get some clean water in the towel.
I ain't cleaning that.
Get your hands off me, nigga!
You gonna make me regret my support. You repeat yourself, Mr. Fenwick. Louis de Point du Lac.
Oh, Pondulac.
That shouldn't matter. What the fuck?
Jesus, Mary.
Got a situation here, Finn.
Man acting the maggot, driving away business. It's a citizen priest.
It's your brother.
Do you not realize, sister, your body is part of Christ the Lord?
I can
And
give
how
2 moons
true
if
you
he's
are
your brother,
defiling
Mr.
the
Dulac.
Lord. Victory with Christ. Again to judge the living and the dead.
Go on home. Tell Mama not to wait up.
And I-
You're not helping me here, Paul.
Oh, but I am. Many voices, but also one voice.
Saying it a second time.
Listen to me, please.
I'm having a fucking night, okay?
Ay, 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 guys, dude, enough.
Get on home, else I'll bleed you like a cochon, bruh. You couldn't look weak on Liberty. You never knew who was watching.
You hear that, mother? He's made you a madam.
Oh, Paul.
Let's not fuss on the particulars.
The particulars.
Daddy was here, we still be in sugarcane.
That was a lie. You still be locked up in that hospital in Jackson.
Let's not have that talk.
I dream of what a quiet breakfast might look like.
Family breakfast.
He's gonna make your daughter jump a broom.
I'm sitting right here.
Fragile, stubborn, indulged. But when Paul's mind was right, he was no burden. Point of fact, I loved him more than anyone on earth.
Good morning, Paul.
Good for you, maybe.
I wanted to thank the family for last Sunday's donation.
Babysit money.
Well, we're always here for them. And the money goes a good way towards the renovation. I haven't seen you in confession of late, Louis.
Nope, but you'd need a couple of days to sit through my shit, so...
And the latencies within me, the lie I told myself about myself, that I was a red-blooded son of the South.
And absolutely not gay.
And you maintain this delusion how exactly?
He just flipped his steering wheel up.
A particular woman,
Louis de Lac.
Miss Carol. Miss Lily working tonight? It was a palace of opulence and almost exclusively Caucasian clientele, visiting from other southern states.
So bluntly, they just stare you down the room. It's... So they are good enough to entertain you?
Faire l'impossible.
Du France?
Miss Lily.
Bonsoir, monsieur. You speak French?
It's a hard table to get. How'd you manage?
How'd you manage to get yourself through the front door?
Excuse me?
Bro.
The man of your race to have privileges here.
He doubles down.
As a small empire of his own down the street, it gets him privileges.
That shouldn't matter.
Something funny about that?
Gives him privileges instead.
I didn't get your name, fella.
Please join us. Let me explain. New to the new world I am.
Besides your accent.
Put that on my account, thank you. And another round for the musicians. Ils sont toujours oubliés.
Exactly.
Where was I?
On a boat.
So I'm out on the Crescent Coast. I disembarked for the music, but then there was food.
What's been your favorite this year?
Our favorites?
Staring me down, hands went wandering the seams of Miss Lily's dress. Wanted to take the end of my cane and slit his throat with it.
Why didn't you?
I couldn't move, and I found myself immobilized.
Make a new life for myself in Saint Louis. Only it turns out the saint is not a city, a handsome man with a most agreeable disposition.
You're his destiny, Louis.
Destined to be very good friends.
All right. Oh shit! Here comes the jewelry.
Please get my friend here anything he wants. Wonderful to meet you. I do hope I run into you again.
You'll make sure of that.
I wanted to murder the man, and I wanted to be the man. I had come there for Lily, but I left thinking of only him.
Still very peculiar, they say. Small wounds to the body, entirely devoid of blood.
Interesting.
Their theory, some new kind of rat has come
rat?
ashore. Gentlemen, well, you all know Louis de Lac.
Lack. Jeez, you almost vomits the name out.
We met already, Mr. Anderson, sir.
In front of a florist, wasn't it? We both wanted the last bouquet of lilies.
Just as I told you, a most discreet Negro.
Stop calling him a Negro. Even when he's at the same table as them.
I'm terrible at cards.
Are ya?
I'd like some more of these money chips.
I recommended he think of you, Louis.
What do you think of the location?
Get a good margin on the alcohol. I reckon a man can make a decent sum. Yes, sir.
I said you'd do it for 10%.
10%?
Proposing 10% for all the work.
15?
15?
There's capital investment and there's labor.
No.
Both has its seat at the table.
Then it's 50-50.
These men look down on you. I find it appalling how men like yourself are treated. 10%. 15%.
Oh.
Do you not know your value?
I wonder what he thinks is happening to him. Because what the hell?
And do you think two pair will win the hour?
I believe there is great opportunity in this city. I'll need protection from the wolves.
Give me the 6. Yeah. Ah, there you go.
And that's all to say, where is the business if there is no capital? It does not exist.
All right, boy, show him.
Full boat. Mr. Duloc.
He wouldn't tell me how he did it. In time, Louis.
He's drawing you in. He's grooming you, basically.
You started hanging out.
He was in love with my city and wanted to know everything he could about it. He had not revealed his vampire nature yet.
I'm assuming you only met at night.
It's New Orleans.
Perfect cover for a vampire.
Again, Mr. Malloy, let the tale seduce you.
Like I was seduced.
Just as I was seduced.
Exactly.
Money would arrive wired from France.
Well, he has a shit ton of money.
With encouragement, updated his wardrobe to the fashion trends of the season. And I found myself for the very first time confiding my struggles to another man.
Opening up.
I was being hunted, and I was completely unaware it was happening.
Well, I mean, a vampire is not really the first thing that pops to mind, right?
I come home nights.
You come home some nights. Don't deny your sister. I want to meet this French white.
Understand? Yes.
Oh, sweetie,
Yes.
who are you talking to?
Paul crawled up on my bed last night.
Never told me of a place takes in men like Paul.
How'd that work last time, huh? You come out worse than before.
Especially back then, those places.
You.
I worry. I worry so much.
Worry about your own life.
What the hell, dude?
Worry about being a bride.
Okay.
Worry about what you're gonna wear in London, in Paris, Florence.
Excuse me?
Now y'all gonna be in steerage out of New York. First class on boats, trains, and hotels.
What?
Now that's a gift, because that did not come cheap.
I'm going around the world.
I've never been east of Alabama, and now I'm going to see the pyramids.
I think every young family deserves a little adventure. Wouldn't you say, Monsieur Leoncourt?
Oui, madame. My mother, she gave me every advantage in life as a young man.
She's also still wandering somewhere, I take it.
I don't know who gave you the right to call our mother your mother. She's not your mother yet and will never be your scientific mother.
Sure, but she will be his mother-in-law.
Paul.
I do love this bouillabaisse.
What?
Disrespectful.
What exactly is the nature of your relationship with my brother?
We're business partners. I know what he's fishing for, but...
Have been discussing a few investment opportunities.
The birds asked me to ask you. I wasn't being rude.
No, just crazy. Except he's right on the money.
Are you one with Christ?
Dude,
How
let
about
it
you
go.
shut your damn mouth?
That's all right, Louis, madame. The birds speak for him. I came to know Christ in a monastery. I wanted to be a priest. My father, vulgar man, he and my brothers conspired to pull me out. Lock me away. There is an ocean between Christ and myself.
Stop! Don't do that shit here. Not with my family. You understand?
I let myself go.
The rudeness is all mine.
That's all right.
You did good getting off that boat when you did.
Yeah, you did.
Should we have a nightcap? You must, Louis. I bought you a gift.
Is it lilies?
A gift.
A flower.
Fine. Fine, I'll go. That is gorgeous.
That's a nice music box you got there.
It's one of the few things I brought with me from the continent. I composed it for a young violinist I once knew, a boy of infinite beauty and sensitivity.
Little Nicky.
Miss Carol know you here, Lily?
Sent a 2-horse carriage to pick me up. Felt like the queen of the quarter. I told Mr. Leoncourt, you and me usually just talk.
Yeah.
Why is that, Louis? There's nothing to be nervous about.
That's your thing then? You like to watch?
Oh, he'll join in. Hey. Yeah, you're a gateway drug. Sorry. Oh, there we go. No.
That's fine, love.
I think she knows by now. If all you do is talk, I mean, she must have some suspicions, right?
Dormez bien. Miss Lily.
Yeah, she's out cold. That's impressive. Yep. The other move he just eluded, but this one... This was a bit ridiculous to me, but it's just fine.
When you were using drugs, do you remember the best you ever had?
Berkeley, 1978, son.
Down to the day.
Imagine that flowing inside your veins again. Now, multiply it to the rings of Saturn and back. He had taken what he called un petit coup, the little drink.
Just a little. Nom nom nom.
Just enough to keep him fit. Unsettling. And not for the physical toll on my body, but for the feelings of intimacy. I had no room for feelings like these in my life. You could be a lot of things in New Orleans. Gay, Negro man was not one of them. I vowed never to return again. I shut that night out of my mind.
Yeah! I think it's cute. And it looks lovely. I mean, it's ridiculous that I couldn't actually get married.
We are missing my father today. He's supposed to dance with me to start the night off. And I thought the best way to honor Daddy would be to make my brothers do the work.
Oh, come on, man.
Please, it's for me, my wedding day.
Hey, what kind of rhythm you want, boss? Loud so they can't hear our feet.
Because I'm not sure I can still do this. I wonder if they had to learn this for the series, or that they were already able to tap dance. I love this moment between them. Make it rain?
Gonna miss it.
Don't talk, I have to concentrate.
It's them 3 pieces of checker cake holding you back.
Remember that day I got taller than you?
Always bringing that up.
Daddy said I was gonna look down on you for the rest of the days.
Yeah. Half an inch.
That was a good month that month.
Brothers.
You still doing business with that man Lestat?
Nah, didn't work out.
That's good, because he the devil.
You think everyone's a devil.
Sure, but this time he's right on the money.
He spoke to me without moving his lips.
He got tricks is all. Ain't never gonna see him again, Paul.
Mother made a good party for Grace.
They're gonna talk about this one for years.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they will.
I love you, Louis.
No, this is the moment where I was like, where are you going?
Paul. Paul! Paul!
Instantly, your whole world flips.
That was the last sunrise I ever saw. Perhaps the kindest thing the dark gift has given.
Right in front of you. You were right there.
I was at the funeral home. Good men there.
You must have said something to him, Louis, to make him do that to himself.
Don't do it.
Paul slipped and fell, Florence.
You always had to take him down a peg.
Do this, not now.
What did you say to him? Why was you even up there?
Watching the sun come up, Mama.
You don't get past the gates if and you kill yourself. Don't you know that?
I understand you just lost a son, but this way you're going to lose all your children.
Paul gone down the other way.
Yeah.
Paul's in hell because he...
No.
Storyville lowered their hats, saved their proppers because it was custom. The bars hadn't stopped serving. The whores hadn't stopped whoring.
No, the world doesn't stop. Because you feel like the world should stop for you to be able to grieve, but they don't, because it's not their loss.
Les condoléances.
Easy.
I wait on my balcony every night. You've been avoiding me.
This is not the place or the time.
I don't take kindly to
It's
being
my brother's
avoided.
funeral.
Okay, then see me tomorrow.
Believe me when I tell you, your brother longed for that flagstone.
What'd you say to me?
I got it, boss. Keep walking.
Oi.
Lestat's ambush had disoriented me. The sermon that was given I could not hear. He would not let me.
Come to me.
Please no.
Walk you home, Mama?
No,
Ay, ay, ay.
she didn't mean nothing by it.
Yeah,
She did.
Don't let it inside. See you back at the wake?
just because I understand doesn't mean I should just take it.
Come to me.
You son of a bitch. Could you give me 1 second?
I did not go to the wake. I did not want to face my mother's blame,
Ay, ay.
my sister's pity. I wanted to grieve alone, but he would not allow it.
No, he has his hooks in you. You caught his eye and now he won't rest.
Hello, handsome. My heart broke when I heard of your brother's passing.
Miss Lily.
Nope.
Oh, my dear.
I'll pay more. I like Miss Lily.
Miss Lily died, Mr. Dulac.
Ay, 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 ay.
Police found her under the docks.
Ay.
Said she contracted the fevers that's been going around.
The fevers.
Blood went and dried up inside her.
Help me, please. He's in my head, Father.
This is so good. Just raw emotion.
Get your breath.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
Sign of the cross, son.
I'm sorry, David. That's the most angry sign of the cross I've ever seen anyone make.
I profit off the miseries of other men and I do it easy. I take daughters with no homes, put them out on the street, and I lie to myself saying that I'm giving them roof and dollar bills in their pocket. But I look in the mirror, I know what I am. The big man in the big house, stuffing cotton in my ears so I can't hear their cries.
That's some honesty.
I failed my brother.
No, son.
Rather than fix it like a man should, I run like a coward. I lay down with the devil, and he has roots in me. All his spindly roots in me. Help me!
Yeah, he gone. Give it a second. Oh, there he goes. Nice.
Killed Lily. Cut short that magnificent life she was living. What a tragedy.
Ain't no fever out there. That's you.
I give death to those deserving.
It's a bit judge, jury, and executioner. Run. Run hard, run fast. Oi! Nope, that's not running, that's slipping. This is beautifully done. No chance, my bro. No chance. Ay, ay, ay.
This primitive country has picked you clean. All these roles you conform to, and none of them your true nature. What rage you must feel as you choke on your sorrow. The first time I laid eyes on you, I saw that sorrow. It was so voluminous. I can take away that sorrow, Louis.
You've seen enough people with a lot of sorrow. There's some selfishness in this, and you know it. You are lonely.
I can swap this life of shame. Swap it out for a dark gift.
You and your dark gift.
You just have to ask me for it.
Love the lenses. Because they move with the character.
You just have to nod your beautiful head. You are loved.
It's probably CGI. Not sure how they did that.
His words disarmed me. How efficiently succinct his argument was.
That's also because you're so willing to listen.
I completely forgot myself in the barbaric scene that surrounded me. For the first time in my life, I was seen.
And that makes you so vulnerable.
Be all the beautiful things you are, and be them without apology.
Drained me to the very threshold of death.
Well, he has to. He can't kill you. I mean, he can, but... I love how that you can see the blood leaving his body. Look at it go. And now the blood enters his face again. It's so cool.
I saw him sitting a length away from me, radiant. And we sat there for some time in throes of increasing wonder. The end.
Is it? It was your human end. It's not the end. Not even close.
The beginning.
Love the blood tear. Yeah. Do we go straight into the next episode? I kind of want to. Episode 2. Here we go, episode 2. I've already seen this one once, but 2 years ago. I don't know this one as well as the first episode, because that one I also edited, so then you just... you really know an episode. I love this sound of an orchestra getting ready, basically. And then it turns into something nasty. Looks like fangs, too.
Marius de Romanus.
Marius, yes.
Little of his work survives. Mr. de Poix-du-Lac covets the rare.
There's other reasons he kept this.
Did you always work for him?
Please, have a seat.
Who are you?
I serve a god. Mr. de Poix-du-Lac will join you at course 7.
7? But how many courses are there?
At least 7.
Fattening me up for the inevitable end?
It's no Hansel and Gretel, though. Oh, they're going to Dexter his side of the table. Meticulously. It's like I'm watching the menu again.
There he is. You missed at least 3 or 4 endangered species.
Bread, crushed almonds, garlic, a garnish of green grapes, and AB negative, fresh from the farm.
The farm?
Part of me wants to ask about the farm.
Vampires walk into a church. That's where we left off. Pain followed.
Yeah, your body needs to die.
What's happening? Your body is confused. You feel as if you're dying. Because you are.
You need to die to this life to be born in the next.
Proper disposal is the penance of a sated vampire. Conveniently located nearby.
He just scooped away that.
We live off the blood of the living.
Never of the dead. As soon as the heart stops beating, you need to stop before that. Just before that. Just shove him in there. He won't feel it. But the disrespect is... Ooh. Respect for your meal, please. He sees it now.
There's a spark.
It's like he's super high on something. You can walk without fear. You are now top of the chain. There's very little that can harm you now.
Your ears will pick up the world like a maddening symphony. Follow my voice. Your eyes will wander, led by your hunger. Are you hungry, Louis? But know that you're savory inferiors. Hunting is an art. You have the power to subdue anyone you want. Restraint is your most powerful weapon.
Oh, a nice sailor.
Straight to the prettiest girl at the party.
But let's be more careful.
It's best to let the food come to you.
I gotta tell you, I'm doing pretty good for myself.
All he can think about is food. His next hit.
The thought of getting her one of these, special horse. She says, Daddy, why is that horse?
He is not listening to a word he's saying.
His back all crumpled up.
He still wants the sailor. Oh my god, dude.
Nothing but relentless questions at that age.
Keep your eye on the prize.
Careful, Moshe. You're beginning to frighten the man.
I say to her, Maggie, that's why your daddy sells tractors. International Harvester Farmall. Go ahead and take that. Might come in handy. Gas-powered, open-geared. Fancy right here.
Oh, they have the money.
Just to be clear here, gents, we are here to talk about farm equipment.
Nope.
Oh, thank you.
Why is your sleeve bloody?
Whenever you're ready, Louis.
I knew it! I knew it!
The neck. Bite the neck, Louis. No, you don't bite the blood. You suck it.
You amateur.
Good.
Let the blood flow through.
For our next cup, but I'm thinking Persian.
You might buy them in bulk.
First time is the most unwieldy. Sonia, be a natural. You come to enjoy it.
No, he won't.
Gotta go home.
You can't go home, dude.
Gotta collect money from the cribs.
I have all the money we need. Please.
Have to go see Grace and Paul.
Oh, sweetie. Fucking hear me! Sweetie, Paul's dead. You can't go back home. You won't fit in there anymore. You'll be a danger to them. Also... Oh, I totally forgot about that. That dude is like, what the fuck is happening to you? No, he's not letting him in. I need to teach him a lesson.
The sun gives life to everything but us.
That's It's one of the only things that kill you.
The life of a vampire has its challenges.
It's actually the most used methods for vampires to, if they decide they don't want to continue, they go out into the sun. And that moment almost always comes. You lose your care.
Vampire romance.
At a certain point, you've seen it all. You've heard it all before. And you just become disillusioned.
I ain't sleeping in there.
I think you are.
We'll get to your own soon enough.
I don't think that's what he meant.
This is an extraordinary one.
Oh, you're going completely commando in the coffin. All right.
It's okay. You can be on top.
You do need to rest because, my God, you cannot.
Being transformed by Lestat, desired by him, bedding down with him, was an overture of sorts. I got in that coffin on my own free will, in the quiet dark.
Yeah, he wanted
We were
to.
equals.
You are now linked. So.
White master, black student, but equal in the quiet dark.
Provocation.
What's under? Why is it still moving?
Rabbit 3 ways and Volpe's Propelli.
Okay, but it's still alive. That's
Back to the salesman for a sec.
You contemplate the life of the rabbit before you cut it? Or do you simply cut?
yeah. That's how we were raised. Unfortunately, because it gives us less respect for our food.
Vampires are killers whose all-seeing eyes were meant to give them detachment with the thrilling satisfaction of being the end of that life.
No, because that disattachment will also be the end of you.
Don't expect every reader to swallow that one.
Our book must be a warning.
Is that why you're feasting in front of him to show him like this is what it's like? Are you sure you want this?
As a fledgling vampire, I did not readily take to killing.
I have English consonants to thank for this astonishing job.
Yeah, is that the secret?
Good. How's your arm?
Is it healing properly?
You broke it.
My arm's fine. The new gaming house you're fixing on for the alderman. I want to manage it. I'm good with people.
I'll take it up with family.
Much obliged.
He's lying, you know. He wants the job so he can steal from you. Not enough for you to notice, but enough to make him good extra, he calls it.
And you know that because you got in his head just now.
Vampires can read minds mostly.
Yeah, you can too.
And you gonna sit on that skill for how long?
There's only one mind you can't hear.
One might think the ability to read a mind a most useful gift, but it's quite mundane. Every human thought boils down to three things.
People don't really think about a lot of...
I want food, I want sex,
Exactly.
I want to go home.
Yeah.
You see that man right there?
Day and a half since my last meal.
I want food. Shall we?
It's not cheating with a woman.
I want sex.
This town and be somebody.
That's not.
I'll give it a moment.
Well, I'll just go home.
There it is.
Voila.
Hey.
Wait, I saw a little flash just now of his house.
Yeah,
As your powers grow, you can see their thoughts like a one-reeler almost.
that's a gift and a curse.
Peel back on me then. What am I thinking right now?
You'll have to tell me yourself. A sacrifice is made when the dark gift is shed.
You can't read my mind anymore.
We're at the mercy of the other's discretion.
I felt it was essential to maintain ties.
Love the glasses.
Look what the wind blew in.
Hi, Mom.
You remember Lestat?
All the kindness for the invitation.
I don't remember inviting him. Take your overdressed self and have a fun time. Don't come see your family for half a season.
Ever heard a knock on my door? It's a half mile both ways, Mama.
Two-way street. That's absolutely true.
Look at his nails. He's getting his fingernails done. And the glasses. Lord.
The glasses are fucking awesome.
Our doc says I gotta wear them from now forward. Sensitive eyes.
Smart.
He might lost it by the punch bowl.
Been too long.
Oh, he hears her.
Wait.
That's too fast a heartbeat. That's a baby.
Oh my, you making me an uncle out here?
Who told you?
And
And what?
only twins.
Oh, I miss you, Louis.
Oh, is that their father?
Look at me, Louis. Take the glasses off and look at your
Don't
baby
give me those
sister.
back.
You're not gonna like the eyes.
Your eyes.
Dude, your eye color changed.
Same eyes, same me.
No, 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 no. You're my brother. You don't think I know what your eyes look like?
Different you. Better you, I'd say. You hide from me this long again, I'll hunt you down and slap you sideways.
Mr. Fenwick gonna have himself the most profitable sporting house.
These balconies have to be decorative only. Building codes allow those for residents, not for business.
Well, that's only if you call it a balcony.
What are you calling it?
Fire escape.
That's clever, my boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're surprised, aren't you?
Dozen rooms, proper acoustics for the musician.
Well, you really do have a mind inside that head of yours, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
But it's the Alderman's name going out there. So every detail has to shout exclusivity.
Bright and industrious, huh? Now, I must say I had my doubts, but...
Why?
You really have earned your 15%.
Oh, thank you.
Truly are an exceptional Negro.
Oh, you had to.
Thank you, sir. Exceptional Negro. I had let them talk to me like that so long, I stopped hearing it.
Yeah, which is ridiculous.
Smile, nod.
Was the straw that broke the camel's back.
But I wasn't a man anymore. I was something else. I had powers now. Not him. Would have been the next man.
Louis, my boy!
He's not even hiding it.
I was hungry.
Stone's throw from your place of business. What were you thinking?
Disrespecting me.
How did he do that?
He told me I did a good job.
You are a library of confusion.
Colored, white, Creole, French, queer, half queer, mostly queer. What is it?
I'm everything.
Non-discriminating. The police will be looking for this man, Fledgling.
That's why we got this piece.
So you need to show restraint, Fledgling.
You need to stop using that word right now. It sounded a little like
Yeah,
slave.
I caught it.
Fuck you.
You have to understand that that's how he's been talked to. Of course, that's what he hears. It's what he's been hearing his entire life. Every person he meets, he has to fight that first barrier where people just think you're stupid and beneath them.
I don't like sleeping angry.
Such a married couple.
For the record, if disrespect was done to you, I would have killed him myself.
Oh my god, you need walkie-talkies.
Well, what can I do to make it up to you?
I want to buy the Fair Play Saloon.
That's ambitious. But how can I stop you? How can I say no to you?
And I was now the owner of the brightest club. I paid the staff better, paid the band better. It was everything I had ever wanted or wished for.
We named him Benjamin.
Mm-hmm.
Did you even meet the twins?
Oh, man.
I look that old to you.
No, I mean, I haven't had the pleasure. Been so busy with work and, you know.
Him. Oh, your nephew. He's the quiet one, this one. The other two, Lord help us.
Oh, they're older now. This is a new child. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, never mind. That's some fresh meat right there. And this is why you can't go home. He's adorable. Yeah, you can't. You'll never forgive yourself.
All right, here it is. Still warm.
Oh, please.
You look good. You should stay the night. I'm sure Mama would love to see it.
No. I think we both know that's not true. Please don't leave me with this baby. I'm gonna eat it. The drool. Oh, that was gorgeous.
I no longer kill. My last victim was in the year 2000.
2 questions. Did you eat the baby? And
I really want to know.
is the pandemic the opening they've been waiting for?
I hear them. Our thoughts can travel thousands of miles to one another. Hello, Damek.
Hi.
Hey. You like Dubai?
I haven't had the time to sightsee.
Go to Kite Beach. It's good.
He's just sitting there like he's donating blood. He is, but, you know, not in the way we usually do.
Thank you, Damek. As I was saying, I no longer kill.
You might have a drinking problem.
Whoa. He needs help. Oh.
The baby.
I was ready to tear into him.
You've been skipping meals lately. Don't think I haven't noticed.
It's my nephew.
You have to stop seeing them, Louis. It's a rite of passage for all of us.
Never gonna have a family of my own, am I? No
I ain't
sons,
family.
no daughters.
You might have a daughter down the road, but
I'm no family, Louis.
Throw me in the incinerator and make another one.
What a waste that would be. I have 2 centuries walked this earth and can report you have no twin.
And there's the actual reason that he turned. Not for Louis, for himself. He finally found someone.
Another opera.
Not another opera, Donizetti's Don Pasquale. And I saw the premiere at the Salvento do 73 years ago.
I almost stayed my nephew, Lestat.
Please, I'm not really in the mood.
I have a private box and I had tuxedos.
Of course you did. Oh, you charmer, you.
I've been neglectful of our romance. The steadfast pupil deserves a divine reward.
He had a way about him those first years, Lestat. Preternaturally charming.
Oh, yeah.
He was my murderer, my mentor, my lover, and my maker. All of those things at once.
He's now your only constant.
We did what we always did. I performed as his valet.
Oh, my...
Took his overcoat. Wayne standing in the back of the box until the lights went down. Lee joined next to him once the overture had begun. And again...
That's just sad.
Simmering in my indignation.
Rightly so.
Lestat seized it as opportunity to disarm me.
There's one thing about being a vampire that I most fear above all else. And that is loneliness. You can't imagine the emptiness. Stretching out for decades at a time.
Exactly. It's not for me.
You take this feeling away from me, Louis. We must stay together.
You can never link yourself to anyone. People grow old and die around you. No, I'm good.
How many of us are out there? You can't be the only ones.
How many vampires? Not many, I'm afraid. Maybe 100.
The production of Don Pasquale was a cheap affair.
Did you eat them?
Music. That was where Lestat separated man from food. Music pierced his damned soul. And this woman sang for us, it seemed. There was one issue, however, and that was the tenor playing Ernesto. He did not live in the soprano's vocal stratosphere.
Oh no, he's not going to like that.
Unamused.
It's like Hannibal Lecter eating that flautist that was just not. Another one, but that's hard to do because he can clearly sing. Singing off key is really hard to do.
Lestat leapt to his feet in mock appreciation, which could mean only one thing.
Dinner time.
Fake praise was lavished upon the mark. This poor soul was someone's son.
Yep, you have to deceive and lie.
And he was to be butchered for what? An offending note?
Not just one, eh? Not just one.
He sat the tenor down and sang as it was written. And you could see all the doubts exposed on his nodding, agreeable face.
E come faccio io a sapere tutto ciò?
He has a pretty good accent.
Ero nel suo salato quando l'ha scritta.
It's impressive, the languages he can emulate. Because this is not even his real accent. He's freaking Australian.
Why do you do this, Lestat?
Well, I like to do it. I enjoy it.
Well, I don't. You don't have to humiliate him. Well, I don't say that you have to enjoy it! Kill him swiftly if you have to, but do it! You are a killer, Louis!
Come now, love. Let's get you to the couch to die.
He had cut the man tenderly so that he could not call for help, but also so that his death was slow. And I felt the charge, witnessing it.
I mean, you do need blood to keep on living, but you don't have to be cruel about it.
I could see his life as he remembered it. Scenes from an Italian childhood.
If you finally submit to your nature, you will be filled, Louis. You will see death in all its beauty.
No, you enjoy the hunt. Louis doesn't. I mean, he needs to feed, and he knows that, but the score is very good as well, by the way.
And I'll say it for a third time. And no more. He had a way about him, and I was still very much under his power.
He knows so much more about this life than you do, so you kind of have to stay in his shadow. I love the caressing hand of Lestat.
Lestat was wrong. I was never going to be a natural, botched vampire.
You need to have the right personality.
I try to have a human dish once a week.
What does this taste like to you?
Dust.
Like almost all human food. Like paste.
Tasteless.
Chalk.
This is the dessert I had after I proposed to my first wife. Half of her eyebrow was blonde. She always dyed it back to brown. I liked it when she left it alone.
It's her special. It's good of him to share as well. Interesting. Really curious to see where this is going, but I really like it. I really do. Any hoozle, I hope to put out the rest of the series relatively fast. I know I'm not the fastest editor. I really love the atmosphere it has. I do like both of them as Louis and Lestat. I mean, I had to get used to new faces, but they both do embody the characters very, very well. Acting is very good. The sets are incredible, especially the New Orleans kind of, back in the day stuff. I'm just going to edit these and get them out to you as soon as possible. See you in the next episode, I guess. Bye.